My name is Lenore Goss-Matjie. I am the founder and CEO of Styled by Lenore, and I'm basically a fashion consultant as well as an image consultant. So I'm in the business of styling, glam and beauty. My journey is extremely long. I started off as a professional dancer, dance adjudicator and coach at the age of 18 years old. And it was when I opened up my own dance studio and studied to become a professional dancer, dance teacher, coach and adjudicator that my love and my passion for everything to do with educating and inspiring, but using fashion, the positive approach to fashion and putting your best foot forward, building up people's self-esteem with that. That's where my passion really grew and turned into a full-on business at the age of 21 with my husband at the time. He's now my husband. Eventually, what happened is I had an injury when I was 29 weeks expecting my second child. Everything changed in a split second, and that was the end of my dancing, the end of my teaching, and what became my new norm. Years to follow, I went through multiple surgeries in and out of hospital with no doctor being able to tell me what exactly is wrong with me. Eventually to find out years later that I developed a condition called fibromyalgia, which is a chronic condition, debilitating. There is no cure for it at the moment. So what that is basically is it's a musculoskeletal condition, a degenerative condition. And as my children put it, it's where mommy freezes. A curveball was thrown my way and I had to try and make the best of the situation. I was trying to rediscover myself, trying to build myself up again. And that took a good 14, 15 years. My business then started from home, where I was able to then have my clients come to my home, because obviously with my condition there are some times where I'm unable to drive. So I was able to groom people from home, but not just groom them in the sense that come in, have a visit with me, you'll come in looking one way and you'll go out looking another way. No, it was to do some introspection. Are you happy with yourself from within? And once you're happy and confident with yourself from within, then we can work on the outside. If you're groomed well, it does something for you, it does something for your psyche. As a woman suffering with fibromyalgia, years ago I would have been able to give you many names of many top businesswomen or top celebrities who are my inspiration. However, today, I think I'm blessed and I'm fortunate to be able to say that I draw inspiration from absolutely everybody that I meet. I don't believe that there's one person on this earth that doesn't face some sort of challenge, that doesn't go through some sort of struggle. And I think it's so important for us to embrace that and to appreciate that and to be respectful and mindful of that. To be very honest with you, the people that I draw the absolute most inspiration from are from my 3 children and my husband. My children motivate me. They make me want to be the best version of myself. I think we live in a world where the business world and the corporate world is male dominated. That's just the reality of the type of world that we live in. I definitely do think that women have to approach the business sector differently. But having said that, I do believe that women must have a firm stance, that they don't have to take the norm as the norm. Who's to say that a woman cannot go out there and be the top CEO and be the top executive or the top in whatever field it is that she is in? Being a woman in itself, you have to approach things differently. Being a female, there's that natural instinct of worrying about children, worrying about what's happening at the home. That's part of our DNA. So naturally, yes, we would have to approach business differently. But in today's times and today's circumstances, I would say to you, go for it. There's absolutely nothing that you cannot achieve. The sky is not the limit. So women just need to remain true to themselves and go after what it is that they want to do in the specific field that they want to do. A work-life balance is extremely difficult. I am not going to be one of those that say, no, I'm able to manage it, it's perfectly fine, you're able to do this in this half of the day and that in that half of the day. No, in my life, in my world, it's extremely difficult. But I think what gives me joy and pleasure and comfort in what I do is that when I'm dealing with clients and when I'm busy with them, I give them my all. I give them the absolute best that I could possibly give to them. And when I'm with my children, I'm focused completely on my children, 100%, the very best that I have to offer. And when it comes to that work-life balance, if I have something that's going to clash with a priority of one of my children, if it's going to clash with a school event that I need to be at for my children, or an extramural, or them needing me, I unapologetically say that my children are my priority and that comes first. Is it easy? No, by no means it's not easy, but it is manageable. The advice that I would give to my younger self is to say, Lenore, there's absolutely no experience in life that you can deem as a failure. When something does not go your way, or the door does not open, that is not a failure, and that's not a reflection on you. It's what you do from that experience and what you build and what you take from it that is more important. I would also say to myself, do not base your success or do not base yourself and what you've achieved on other people's successes and other people's achievements. Our DNA, every single one of us, is completely different. People are meant to do different things. What one person may see as success is completely different as to what somebody else sees it as success. Just be true to yourself, follow your passion, and whatever it is that you do. If you're the CEO of your household, being that you're a stay-at-home mom and you run your household, do it to the absolute best of your ability. If you're the CEO or a top executive in a corporate, do it to the absolute best of your ability. Be the CEO of the situation that you are in. Don't look for self-gratification from outside sources. You need to be happy with what you are doing and happy with yourself.